All right, Math 114 students, good job so far. You've progressed through some previous pages where you learned about assignments and grades and how to get feedback. So now it's time to practice. So without any further ado, let me go ahead and share my screen. All right, and so basically what you're looking at is the practice assignment. And basically what we'll be doing in this assignment is learning how to upload files, usually PDF files from Canvas, how to complete those files, how to convert them to JPEGs or PDFs or PNGs, and then upload your completed work into an assignment page in a timely manner. So that's what we're going to be working on. So without any further ado, the way you upload a file is simply when you see a highlighted area with some little arrows, you just press on the arrows and it'll upload the file. My internet's running a little slow. These practice assignments aren't to be, they're not supposed to be hard. As you can see, this first page just has some really quick questions, something for you to kind of think about and jot some ideas down. There are 2 pages, so make sure you upload the second page. And again, you'll see it's not too, difficult. There's just 2 questions on there to take a look at. So here's what's going to happen once you have downloaded these 2 pages of work. The first thing is it depends on what type of technology you have. So some of you have a tablet and a stylus where you can write basically on that PDF file that you're seeing and just save it to your computer and then upload it later into Canvas. So if you have that kind of technology, that's great. You're really set to go. For myself and many others, you have possibly a cell phone or in my case, I have a printer where I can basically print these out and then do them by hand. And then the same printer will allow me to scan them as PDF files or whatever file I want. So I have that ability. Or if you don't have either one of those technologies, you can simply take a piece of loose leaf paper, all right, and just write the things down that you see and then fill it out that way and then scan it, at least with your phone, or hopefully you have some other method of getting it scanned. That's why we're practicing. You got to figure out how you're going to do this. So that's basically what you're going to do in terms of converting. Okay. Once you've made the conversion, you will now be ready to upload your files. And then I have to go to student view to get this done. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. I've been talking too much today. And so when you're ready to submit the assignment, you'll press start assignment. And at the bottom of the page, what would have opened up, what now opens up is basically, I don't know why it's doing that. Let me change there we go. Now what's changed up here is where you can upload a file. Now, if you have it on a Google Drive, you can access that. If you know how to use Canvas Studio, you can access that. I don't have either, so I'm just going to do it the old-fashioned way of uploading a file. So if you press upload file, it gives you an option to choose a file. And so hopefully by the time you converted your work into a PDF or a JPEG or a PNG, you'll go find where it's at in your files. So let's just imagine it's that guy. And I've basically uploaded a file so far. To add another file, you just go through the same process. And if there's even another page, you just go through the same process and on and on and on. Now, a really quick note here, this is for practice. So I would like for you guys to make sure, I know this is a very short assignment, but don't put everything on one page, because in the future, you're going to be doing guided notes. And some of the guided notes are 7, 8, 9 pages long. So you have to figure out how to upload multiple files. Now, again, depending on your technology, some of you do have the possibility of uploading one big PDF file with all pages in it. But that's great, right? So make sure you keep both pages distinct. For others, you have to do it page by page like I just did there. So just make sure you're uploading 2 separate pages, either in one big file or separately like I did there. Fight the urge to put it all in one, because then you're not practicing and you won't be ready for the guided notes. So once you've submitted your work, you press the submit assignment. Again, my internet seems to be a little slow tonight. And what you should see is some confetti. That confetti is basically telling you that everything has been uploaded and you're ready to go. However, you should still check. All right, make sure right now, especially for guided notes, if you turn them in early enough, if there's a mistake, you can always resubmit them. And what you probably would want to do is go to submission details. And at submission details, you can add a comment, right, and which I'll read, or you can actually upload the pages themselves to make sure they look like they're supposed to. Oftentimes, you think you downloaded a page, but only half of it went through, or it's black or it's white. Crazy things happen. So this is a great way for you to check to make sure that what I'm seeing is what you're seeing, that everything's squared away. So notice how, it doesn't take a long time, but it does take an amount of time. So this is my first time letting you know. I'll probably say it several times in class. Do not wait until Monday night when everything is due. I'm not going to accept the excuse that your internet was slow or you didn't have the ability to download anything or upload anything because your internet went out. You're essentially going to have a week, all right, to get some work done. And the deadlines are usually Mondays at midnight, but I would not wait until then because you want to make sure that you can check things. You'll have time to correct them if allowed, stuff like that. So please make sure you don't wait until till the end of time or whatever. Okay, so let me leave the student view. And so that should pretty much take you through how to submit assignment. And then what will end up happening is I'll eventually make some comments myself. You can read them, and if time permits, you can make the corrections or whatever the case might be. So hopefully that's pretty self-explanatory. Let me stop sharing for a moment. Get that assignment done, practice this skill, all right, because it's going to be needed throughout the semester. So well done, and I'll be seeing you guys in some videos coming soon.